turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen.
Leaves it there for Bertrand. Bertrand with the diving jump.
Lacrosse or Lacrosse Invitational North America is the premier fall invitational tournament in all of North America, with teams traveling internationally to come. Non-stop action. Get your team registered for there. If you've never seen it before, we've got the last 2 years hosted. Team USA was there last year trying to get ready for the World Games coming up. Huge shout out to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the NEI group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games, and under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features the Power Play Cafe, which is more than just an arena concession stand. It is geared towards daily specials and can rival any restaurant with its home-cooked specials, and has a very diverse selection, and patrons always leave satisfied and full and will often become regulars. And for those sports enthusiasts out there, we have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment which has all of your needs, with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga athletic clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters, and has a great selection any time of year that you wish to stop by. And we cordially invite you to come and experience the beautiful surroundings in and around the Onondaga Nation's Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online at the OnondagaNationsArena.com. Huge shout out to Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast, meat lover skillet, to a frittata, or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen.
Leaves it there for Bertrand. Bertrand with the diving jump.
Lacrosse or Lacrosse Invitational North America is the premier fall invitational tournament in all of North America, with teams traveling internationally to come. Non-stop action. Get your team registered for there. If you've never seen it before, we've got the last 2 years hosted. Team USA was there last year trying to get ready for the World Games coming up. Huge shout out to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the NEI group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features the Power Play Cafe, which is more than just an arena concession stand. It is geared towards daily specials and can rival any restaurant with its home cooked specials, and has a very diverse selection, and patrons always leave satisfied and full and will often become regulars. And for those sports enthusiasts out there, we have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment which has all of your needs with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga Athletic Clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters, and has a great selection any time of year that you wish to stop by. We cordially invite you to come and experience the beautiful surroundings in and around the Onondaga Nations Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online at the OnondagaNationsArena.com. Huge shout out to Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast, meat lover skillet, to a frittata, or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen.
Leaves it there for Bertrand. Bertrand with the diving jump.
Lacrosse or Lacrosse Invitational North America is the premier fall invitational tournament in all of North America, with teams traveling internationally to come. Non-stop action. Get your team registered for there. If you've never seen it before, we've got the last 2 years hosted. Team USA was there last year trying to get ready for the World Games coming up. Huge shout out to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the Lacrosse group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded lacrosse through the generations of Onondaga, from the history to the contemporary players of today's game. The arena also features the Power Play Cafe, which is more than just an arena concession stand. It is geared towards daily specials and can rival any restaurant with its home cooked specials and has a very diverse selection, and patrons always leave satisfied and full and will often become regulars. And for those sports enthusiasts out there, we have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment which has all of your needs with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga athletic clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters and has a great selection any time of year that you wish to stop by. We cordially invite you to come and experience the beautiful
How we doing up
surroundings
there? We got
in
some
and
thumbs.
around the
Can you hear me?
Onondaga Nation's Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online at the OnondagaNationsArena.com. Huge shout out to Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything
How
from
we
the big
doing up there?
breakfast,
We good?
meat lover skillet,
Me?
to a frittata, or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen.
Leaves it there for Bertrand. Bertrand with the diving jump.
Lacrosse or Lacrosse Invitational North America is the premier fall invitational tournament in all of North America, with teams traveling internationally to come. Nonstop action. Get your team registered for there. If you've never seen it before, we've got the last 2 years hosted. Team USA was there last year trying to get ready for the World Games coming up. Huge shout out to Scott Neese and Connor Wilson for all they do for Blue Squatch Productions and helping support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the NEI group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse,
How we doing up there? Can you hear me? Let me see
on
some.
the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation.
You guys got any thumbs
Tashe
up there? You good?
Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff.
How you guys doing up there? We good?
Security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who
Welcome back, lacrosse friends, to the Northeast Invitational. We roll on with round robin play. We're underway with the Utica Yeti with possession, wearing the white, going right to left against the Oneida Braves. A few additions for Oneida coming in today. So we're going to have a longer bench. This should be a good game. There's a rip from the outside. Andrew Najeski makes the first save of the game. And the Braves come forward. Ball in the stick of Damon Dockstader. He'll hand it off, or try to hand it off. Doesn't quite connect with Anahali Dockstader. Whole bunch of Dockstaders in the lineup today. 6 Dockstaders. It's cool. We're talking about lacrosse and families. There you go. Gabe Edwards grabs that. He's wearing the red. There was just one jersey shy in the blue collection. So that is Gabe Edwards wearing the number 40. Braves come up into the offensive zone, scooped up there by Dax Brown. He makes the pass across. Brown was dangerous yesterday for the Braves. There's a left foot save by Shannon Sullivan. That misses, and it's snagged in the crease. We're going to have a crease violation call, or back in call, and the possession will go back to the Braves. Dax Brown with a little trouble handling that, but he comes up with it. Repossession, that one's knocked down by Niles Miller. Goes straight to Shannon Sullivan. Miller just got that one clear. Here comes Hayden McMonigal. Gets it through, and Yeti into the offensive zone. Sikosi pulls that one down, tries to hit Al Snow in front. Didn't quite connect. Al Snow does come up with it. Comes back out to Sikosi. 2 seconds to shoot, gets away from Snow. Braves wisely don't pick it up. They're going to get the free reset, free clear. And coming forward is Tony Masano. Galota Paulus with the pass through. There's a shot from right on top by Connor Zavitz. That one's turned aside by Sullivan, who's been busy during the weekend. So the Yeti did play this morning against the Onondaga Warriors. It was a 7-4 win for Onondaga, so the Yeti need to win this one to keep their realistic hopes alive to get into the semifinals. They've certainly been competitive through the weekend in their first 2 games. Nice save by Najeski on that Stotler quick stick on the back door. Yeti get their 5th attacker. That's Al Snow. That shot taken, a hard one by Hussey, goes off a Braves player, and that will be Utica possession. I think they thought it had been turned over. Now it is. Sullivan's going to reach out, try and get that one. And Gabe Edwards got in the way a bit, and then the pass by Sullivan is knocked down, but it does eventually make its way up to McMonigal. He hands it off. They've got a couple of trailers. The rip by Sikosi. That's not going to get through. Yeti get it back. They've got 12 on the shot clock. Leary. Jeremy Leary is looking around. Opts to go to the top. Sikosi with room. That one's off the mark and gets up into the netting up above. At the end of the crease, at the end of the floor. There's Anna Halley-Stockstader going to the net. The pass through doesn't quite connect. Chris McDonald racing up, makes it over center just in time to beat the 10 count. Here's a shot. No, Snow pulls it down. Now he shoots. Save Najeski. Ball gets loose, scooped up by McMonigal. He's going for a sprint. Good hustle back by Connor Zavitz, put some pressure on. Nice pass ahead to get it to DeMays. I'm not sure if you're here. So the stream for the last game, because there were some interruptions, the stream for the last game kind of popped up for this one. You should be on the Braves versus Yeti. I guess if you can hear me, you're seeing this. Hopefully the folks from the other stream will catch that. Maybe I'll go put something in the chat. But delayed penalty coming to the Yeti. Oh, and there's a chop late after the play. That's going to be a dead ball foul, clearly. That was Damon Dockstader with the late chop. I think he already had one, or was the first one in the Yeti? Looks like Jeremy Levy in the box for the Yeti. Damon Dockstader for
So I got
Braves. So we're going to go 4 on 4.
high stick. 2 minutes each, high stick and a charging, and then last penalty was a slash.
We're underway. And actually, it's just the... Okay, so it's a 4 on 3 as there's another penalty. So there were matching penalties, and then Dockstader took that one as he was walking off right in front of the refs during the stoppage, just slashed down, and that made it the 4 on 3. Snow is stopped by Andrew Najeski. And Elise Dockstader gets it over center. Height on him. It's going to be an illegal pick, just a little bit too much from Nate Dockstader. And the Yeti will come forward onto the power play once more, the 4 on 3. Height hands it off, heads over to the far side. That shot is stopped. Nice hustle in to grab that one by Galota Paulus. Oh, but it's picked off by DeMays. Behind the back flip, Kiefer. Oh, another stop by Najeski. And Najeski just stood there. And eventually they get it. The Yeti with all kinds of chances. Najeski wasn't sure, I don't think, where that ball had gone. And Nick Kiefer winds up tucking it home for the first goal of the game, a power play marker coming almost 9 minutes into the opening period. That's a really nice pass to find.
We got a away goal
on the back door.
Even up 4 on 4.
Catch who it was.
Face off.
So we're going back to even strength. 4 on 4. As the initial penalties still in the box. So it's Jesse DeMays with the assist. That nice look to the back door as they just kept the ball moving. One more results in a wide open look. Leary comes away with that one through a passel of blue jerseys. And Stotler just blasts it right through Andrew Najeski. Najeski got some of it, but not enough. And it's 2-0. The early edge for the Yeti. Yeti and the Maine Northman representing the NABL, the North American Box Lacrosse League. Fascinating to see the various leagues and travel teams together. Come on, Greg, get the camera on center. All right, Greg Beecher's doing a lot here. He's doing the replays, doing the stream, making sure everything's working, and doing the camera. And he is getting it just in time to catch up. Here's a pass down low. Oh, nice job to find the cutter. Gabe Edwards with a beautiful finish. Couple of fakes, slips it past Shannon Sullivan, and it's a 2-1 game. Look at all kinds of space for Edwards. The slide coming, doesn't get there in time, and Edwards just sneaks it inside the near post. It's 2-1. Yeti ahead. Jimmy Vanu taking the draw as usual for the Yeti. He's up against Carson Langill for the Braves. Niles Miller finds Sikosi at the top. We've got lots of time on the shot clock, still 15 seconds to go. Swim move attempt. DeMays got through, but he's going to step on the crease eventually, and it'll be turned over. Gabe Edwards, last goal scorer, brings it forward. Hands it off. He's going to the bench for a rest. Nice wheels by Annalise Dockstader. Annalise will take the shot. Oh, no, he passes. Got it through to Connor Zavich, but Zavich was juggling the ball, wound up stepping on the crease line. That long outlet pass was tipped. Eventually corralled by Jared Hussey. He's going to set it up with Stotler. Stotler, who has a goal for the Yeti, and that's going to be an illegal pick, a little zesty, as Max Nieswander was knocked to the turf. The Braves will come in the other direction. Galota Paulus feeds it through. Nice two-man game. Oh, just missing the far top corner. That was Damon Dockstader. They feed it in, another chance. That one for Dax Brown. He just misses. Braves getting their chances, but late in the 30, they're going to try one from outside. That's knocked down by Leary. He'll pick it up, take a little swat, hand it off to McDonald, who's running in 2-on-2, feeds it through. A little bit low and kind of handcuffed his teammate. That was Sebastian Yiguipuma. I was hoping I'd get to say Yiguipuma, so I've worked hard on getting it right. Ten on the shot clock. Dockstader, Anahalis Dockstader gets a pick. Gonna let one rip. Sullivan with the stop. Crease violation will be possession for the Yeti. Long outlet pass. Kind of fought off there by Height, but he does get control of it eventually, and then shovels the pass. Then have to be tracked down by Jared Hussey. Hussey leaves it for Height. DeMace couldn't corral it, and Utica just never really got on the page on that one. And now the ball's still bouncing around. They might need to change that ball. I think it's a little too bouncy. Nobody can control it. Somebody's just got to toss that one up into the stands to be a souvenir. Hard sidearm rip. Leads an underneath cut. That was a nice offensive play, really fast on the quick restart. And that's going to be picked off as Utica had a player up the floor. Here's a chance. Oh, off the foot / post. On a quick release by Damon Dockstader. Here come the Yeti. They've got a man up the floor. Oh, it's just behind Sikosi. He had to reach back with one hand. Going to be an illegal pick as the first period comes to a close. It is 2-1 for the Utica Yeti through 15 minutes of play. I'm Steven Stamp. This is the Northeast Invitational on Blue Squatch Productions. We'll be back with the second in 2 minutes.
Also features the Power Play Cafe, which is more than just an arena concession stand. It is geared towards daily specials and can rival any restaurant with its home cooked specials, and has a very diverse selection, and patrons always leave satisfied and full and will often become regulars. And for those sports enthusiasts out there, we have the Price Check Pro Shop located inside the arena, and there is a wide range of lacrosse and hockey equipment which has all of your needs, with all sports apparel related to the Onondaga Athletic Clubs with the other Red Hawks teams. They also have helmets, hoodies, traditional wooden sticks, as well as a wide range of native craft displays with a full selection of the favorite Pendleton blankets, as well as beadwork and other jewelry that is made by local Onondaga crafters, and has a great selection any time of year that you wish to stop by.
How are we doing
We
up there? You can
cordially
hear everything
invite
good?
you to come
Right
and
on.
experience the beautiful surroundings in and around the Onondaga Nation's Arena. For a unique historical visit, whether you're here for a day or evening sporting event, to shop at our amazing shop, or just to get some food at the Power Play Cafe, our staff is eager to serve. Please visit us online at the OnondagaNationsArena.com. Huge shout out to Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday.
Here we go, lacrosse friends. We are, sorry, that probably came out a bit loud. I kind of jumped on you there. It is 2-1 for the Utica Yeti. What will the second period entail? 3 15-minute running time periods, 3 minutes of stop time at the end of the third if the game is within 3 goals. This one so far quite competitive. Here's a chance for Dax Brown. Oh, what a beautiful play. Brown takes the pass, receives it, quickly moves it on, and Anahali Stockstader buries that one. Just a beauty. That'll tie things up 2-2. Just seconds into this second period. Some really crisp three-way passing play there to tie things up for Oneida. Banu wins it to himself, races in. Lane taken away well by the Braves. So Vanu will just hand it off and they'll set up in the offensive set. Saved by Najeski. Braves have it. Some forecheck pressure and stumbling to the carpet, but getting back up, and he's got some time. Nice composed play there by Tony Masano. There's a chance at the other end. Sullivan stopped it, had to knock the bouncing ball away. Hard forecheck again, but they get the pass out. And Ryan Lewis running in. It's a 3-on-2. Back to Lewis on the give and go. Just lost it before he could get the shot off. It's going to be tracked down by Helt. Stotler up to DeMays. Seven on the shot clock. So Helt's going to let one rip. That's off the face of Najeski, and have reset as the Yeti track that ball back down. Round the world for Leary in front. That gets off Najeski as well, and he is nodding his excitement about making that stop. That shot well off the mark. Let's come back to Al Snow. They've still got 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lots of time to work with. Big battle on the far side. Snow goes to the net. Save Najeski. He doesn't know where it is, but his teammate does. Most important thing at this moment. DeMays with some pressure. Oh, it's a risky little spin move right on top of his own crease, but getting away was Anahali Stockstader. That's a terrific little agile athletic play. Galota Paulus gets it across on a shot. McDonald comes away with the loose ball. Changes direction like a punt returner running into the pile. Now he's directing traffic. He's got the man coming off the bench. Great play. Oh, big save, Najeski. Love that play by Chris McDonald to focus all his attention on the teammate running to his right, but being aware that he had the player streaking in off the bench to his left. McDonald gets another shot, another save by Najeski, who's having quite an outing. Where's the ball? I have no idea who has the ball right now. Oh, it's over in the corner and on the floor. I completely lost that one. Sorry, folks. Maybe you saw it. Here's Jeremy Leary. Suits has it. Nope, that is Leibowitz wearing the 4, the Suits jersey. Whoa, wide open. Left all alone was Jared Hussey. Just nobody picked him up. And Hussey zips in to tuck that one over the shoulder of Najeski. And that may do it for Andrew Najeski. Blaine Paulus is reaching for his helmet on the Oneida Braves bench. Not sure if he's coming right now, but he's got the helmet on, he's got the gloves. Look at that, just nobody anywhere near Hussey. I mean, that one's not on Najeski, even though he may be getting pulled. That is a defensive breakdown that gives the Yeti a 3-2 lead. Edwards backpedaling, gets it across to Dax Brown. That shot kind of hooked away on Damon Dockstader and gets up out of play. It's going to be Yeti possession. Najeski calmly leaning on his crossbar. Now he prepares as the play comes forward. Niles Miller just nobody coming to check him. And again, a few defensive communication issues for the Braves. It almost led to a great scoring opportunity. Stotler pulls it down, goes around his teammate Davis for a pick. All the way around the circuit, and goes behind the back. Looked like he actually had the far side to just shoot. I think Najeski was just staying on the back post. That one's picked off by Helt. It's a 3-on-1. Al Snow sets a screen for Helt. Saved by the hand of Najeski. Lewis gets it back. Oh, backdoor quick stick. That was in, I think. And Leibowitz was saying that was in. I thought it was too. What do you think, Greg? We're going to watch it. Here's the play on the back door. It goes to him right there. Looked to me like that might have been in. What do you think? Inside of the post, or it was in, right? Yeah, off the metal at the bottom of the net. That's a tough one to see live, though. We do not have replay review. We remain at 3-2 for the Yeti. They would love to have that extra goal. Nice hustle by Jim Fay to get to the bench and help create a 3-on-1. Oh. Yigri Puma with the behind the back pass. Love it in that situation, to be honest. But what a hard rip to try and get it forward, but it goes a little off target. The Braves will manage to hang on to possession. The fast break didn't quite work out, but they have the ball. Carson Langle. It's going to be illegal pick called on the Braves, and it'll be Yeti possession. Jesse DeMays into the offensive zone. Sakochi went near post, just missed. A couple of Yeti banging into each other. Oh my goodness. Bit of a break for the Yeti as that one was tipped, I think, by a defender. Kind of bounces up in the air and just lands in the stick of a Yeti right on the crease. That's David Sakosi. And he's got a naked look. And that's it for Najeski. He is going to head to the bench. As we reach the midway point of the second period, they may have been planning to switch here at the halfway point, and Blaine Powless will come in. Wow, that's a tough break for the Oneida Braves as that pass just popped up, and nobody, though, that's on them that they did not pick up David Sakosi in behind them. He is wide open on the crease, buries it for a 4-2 Yeti lead. Banu with the win. Snow setting a screen for him as they run down towards the net. Backdoor attempt. Snow couldn't quite corral that one. Behind the back by Height. I don't know. Goes out of play. Which is it, Greg? Helt. It's an L. Oh, great open look. What a finish. Beautiful pass, taken in stride was Damon Dockstader, and that is bar in to close the gap back to 1. Again, a nice passing, long initial pass, and then a lovely feed. Wasn't quite sure who that was that made the pass, but it was pretty. May have been Langle. We'll find out when Kent Lyons announces the scoring. It's going to be Yeti possession. Sakosi at the last goal for the goal before that for the Yeti. Kiefer tried to pass it through. It's down on the floor, hustling over. There's a Braves defender. Okay. It was Langle on the pass. So Utica still holding on to a 1-goal lead as we come down to the final 5 minutes of this second period. The Yeti have a man off the bench. Al Snow, early challenge for Blaine Powlis, and he is up to it, wearing the gorgeous Haudenosaunee jersey. Behind the back pass, held on his offside. He's going to wind up stepping in the crease as he gets checked by the Oneida Brave. And the Braves will take possession and march back up the floor. Remember, our next game coming up will be the 3 o'clock start, the Woodsmen versus the Maine Northmen. That's in a Pool B play. This is Pool A, the Braves and the Yeti along with the Onondaga Warriors. Onondaga and the Braves will wrap up round robin play at 4:15. That pass is picked off. They tried to go length of the floor, stepping in front of it, and Holly Stockstader. Little fake shot. Now there's a real shot. Oh, Shannon Sullivan scoops it up with the stick. Long outlet pass. That got Jim Fay turned around. A collision up at mid-floor, and Leary was riding Dax Brown. As Brown, they collided. Brown went down. Miller hops on top of him. Damon Dockstader coming to the defense of his teammate. We'll see if there are penalties from this. There will be. And Dax Brown comes in, or sorry, that's John Dockstader comes in to give a little shove. Tensions continue to mount. Miller was almost in the penalty box. He comes back to start jawing. Galota Palace has come in, and he has taken his helmet off. Now he rips off the helmet of a Yeti player. That was Ryan Lewis. Last game got pretty contentious, and this one matching up, and now we saw one of the, what's that? Yeah, we saw the Oneida player running over. It looked like something was a building, but he was actually just returning the helmet that had been ripped off the head of Ryan Lewis.
Well, looks like we got a 50-50 coming up, so while they sort things out, we're going to make some money here. Somebody is going to make some money. Looks like he said he's going to be the ticket. And it's $257.50. So get your purple tickets out.
We're about to have a 50-50 draw. The excitement building in the building in the Onondaga Nation Arena as things are sorted out.
He has picked the winning number. What is it, short sleeve? 893468.
Oh, that's a terrible number that's been called out. Nowhere near mine. Greg doesn't have it either. Fine, be like that. Yeah, this is just flying by as this is the 4th game today. We've got 2 more round robin games after this. Remember, there are 2 pools of 3. Pool A is the Oneida Braves playing right here against the Utica Yeti. The other team, the Onondaga Warriors. Again, Onondaga and Oneida will wrap things up at 4:15. Onondaga beat the Yeti 7-4 this morning. So if Oneida were to win this, I guess I would knock the Yeti out. Yeah, because then Onondaga and Oneida would each have a win. The Yeti would be 0-2. Boy, they are competitive, though. Yeti would love to win this one, and that would put a lot of meaning on the Onondaga-Oneida game this afternoon. The other pool, Pool B, is the Woodsmen, CTC Elite, and the Maine Northmen. CTC beat the Northmen 12-6.
4 on
earlier
3.
in the day, then just
And
edged the
one
Woodsman 5
fighting
to
is
4.
just gone.
So
He's not going to get a
CTC will
penalty.
face-
He's not going to cause you to be man down, but he's going on the score sheet. He's out of this game and next.
And next?
And next. That's the tournament rule.
Well, what's he
The
doing
tournament
over here
rule for
chirping all the
fighting.
time?
So if
didn't
four
fight though.
4 on 3, 4 on 3, white team is up.
26 blocks or is he
Okay, apparently I was muted. I was still talking. I went the whole time. And Craig just let me know. But the refs were explaining. I couldn't hear it on my headset. So, so the guy who came out and ripped his helmet off is out. That was Galode Paulus. It was nice to have him for a couple of periods in his first game here with the Braves. So it's going to be a 5-on-4.
4 on 3.
It'll be an Oneida power forward.
too, right?
There, guys, we're in the area. I got this guy's over here and this guy's over here.
Okay, so
The guy ripping off his own helmet takes all the attention. You know what I mean? So I just
Well, I'm serving. No, it's what? We got blue
4
ball?
on 3.
Blue ball?
The team
Blue ball because we had ball.
the team with the most penalty minutes accrued loses possession.
So that'll tell us at this point. I know. We're good.
Yes. Yes, I mean,
all right. I'm probably about the only one who doesn't know the penalty situation because you guys could hear the referees. I didn't have it in my headset, but we see 4 minutes up on the boards. Time to stop with 1:40 to go in the second. It's a 4-3 lead for the Yeti. 4 minutes up for each of Dax Brown from Oneida and Niles Miller. They're the ones who originally
4
got
on 3,
tangled up
white
at
ball.
center. They get 4 each. And then Matt Martin has been put in the box to serve the penalty time. Or I would have thought it was Galota Paulus. Damon Dockstader. Oh, Dockstader is in. Anyway, it's a 4-on-3 for the Yeti for 2 minutes. There's a save by Blaine Paulus. That one's saved by the post. Back to Stotler. Stotler thought about it. That pass is going to get away. That's going to be an over and back as nobody can get there in time. And it'll be Braves possession. Racing onto it. Nice hustle by Carson Langill for the quick restart. Shovel pass goal. Beautiful play. That play was made at the beginning when Carson Langill realized if he took off, he could be there first. He runs by everybody, gets the restart, and just shovels that little backhander home past Shannon Sullivan.
4 on 3.
What a play for a shorthanded goal. Carson Langill. Still 4-on-3 for another minute right now. And then the 4-on-4 will continue for 2 minutes after that, barring further penalties, which is no foregone conclusion. McMonagle came away with it, just left the stick, the ball, everything for his teammate. Nice hustle to get onto that by Chris McDonald, having a strong tournament. The bounce pass was corralled by Jesse DeMays. 4-4, 15 seconds to go in the second period. That pass was tipped. Kiefer has it. It's picked off. Breakaway chance, 8 seconds. Nice look by Dockstader. He looks, sees he's got 5 seconds, takes his time, scores. No. I thought that was in. The Braves thought that was in. Let's take a look. Here he is. What, post? Yeah, here we have another look. Okay, so he looks back. Hits the post, I think. And bounces. Yeah, hits the post and then back off the back.
We've got the last
We're going
2
to take
years
a break.
hosted. Team USA.
Woo!
was
It's 4-4. We're going to have an exciting third period ahead. I'm Steven Stamp. It's the Northeast Invitational on Blue Squatch.
support us as we continue to grow.
What a drive by Blaze.
It was their contribution that contributed to us being able to afford the wireless mics for this tournament. Thank you so much again to the Lacrosse group. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16 on the lands of the Onondaga, stands a longhouse of history and recreation. Haudenosaunee, translated from the ancient Onondaga language, means where they play games. And under the roof of this great house, the Onondaga Nation Arena serves the surrounding community with a full staff of maintenance, security, and all other custodial needs to ensure a safe and secure facility. They also feature an elders room with seats and tables dedicated to those who may need to watch the game away from the abundant regular seating. It is adorned with portraits of the faces of players who have molded.
Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. We are ready for the third period. Clock kept running for a while there. It's showing 14:21. I think we'll get that one set back to 15 minutes. We'll still have a couple of minutes of 4-on-4 time with Dax Brown and Niles Miller in the penalty boxes.
The clock ran down a bit there while we were on break. There's supposed to be 19
Okay,
seconds
actually, so we are going.
in the second penalty. The clock is going to be put back to 15.
Okay, yeah, it is 4-on-3. And all the penalties are going back up. And we got to set the game clock back to 15 minutes as 39 seconds had ticked away. Thanks to everyone who's watching. Great to have you with us. All the games are archived on Blue Squatch YouTube. Anything that got kind of messed up earlier because of the internet issues we had will be up in full. Summer lacrosse season is about to get underway, and the Northeast Invitational is a great kickoff to it. First annual Northeast Invitational, hosted by the Onondaga Nation here in the Onondaga Nation Arena. One of the great venues in the sport. Face-off picked up by Oneida. Here's Gabe Edwards taking his time as the final 17 seconds tick away. Edwards handed it off. Looks like he's going to get back. Nope. I think Nate Dockstader will just hold on to it. Little toe drag goes to the net, gets a shot off. Sullivan stays tight to his post and stops that one. The penalty ends. Will there be another? There will not. And Gabe Edwards comes away with it after knocking Stotler down. The Yeti certainly wanted a call. There's a shot on the run. That one's well wide from Matt Martin. We'll spin away from the check. Ball turned over. Yeti coming forward. On his offside is Hussey. Tries to make the pass across. That doesn't connect. It's scooped up there by John Dockstader. Illegal pick. And the Yeti will get the ball back. Gabe Edwards has been out there for a ton. He is going to go and get a bit of a break. Quick shot released by Jeremy Leary. That's well wide of the target. Sikosi tracks it down. They've got lots of time, still 15 on the shot clock, and they get it down now. There's a chance for Hussey. That one's stopped by Blaine Palace. They're going to call it back in on Oneida, and the Yeti will get possession. Pretty sure that's an IIJL Haudenosaunee jersey that Blaine Palace is sporting. Don't quote me. Love that logo on the chest. Here's Nick Kiefer. Lewis in on the crease. That just pops away from him. Ryan Lewis all alone, open on the crease, but just lost control of the ball. Helt has it. Kiefer will move it down, and they come back to Kiefer, getting it from Hussey. And we're going back to even strength as Brown and Miller are released. They both just go to their benches. Now Brown's going to come back out as the Braves get possession. He'll stay for the offensive set. He trots down into the O zone. Here's Anahali Stockstader. That's Brown. He was wanting to let it rip. He's all fired up and rested after that 4 minutes plus the intermission that he spent in the penalty box. That one's off the crossbar. Look up and out to play. Fresh 30 and possession for the Braves. They're saying that's a goal. Let's take a look. Behind the back, I don't think that went in. That's okay. Greg's just getting his DoorDash brought to him. What do you think? Did that go in? I don't think it went in. The Braves are celebrating, but they may have got away with a bit of a break on that one. I don't see that ball ever entering the net. Hard to see in live in real time. And Holly Stockstader with the goal. It's going to be a crease violation. The Braves with a 1-goal lead. Just twirling back away from the play was Carson Langle. Slashing call coming against the Yeti. Langle with a shot, he scores. Nope. They're waving up. That one I thought actually went in. And if they say no goal, I guess it'll balance out the one that didn't look like it did go in. I don't know. What do you think? I'll tell you, everyone does love to second guess the refs. We do it, everybody does it. But when we're sitting here watching a slow motion replay and having trouble figuring out what happened, helps you understand how difficult that job is in real time at full speed with bodies all over the place. So our thanks to the referees for the work they're doing to help allow this tournament to go on. Thanks to Ron Kogan and everyone here at Onondaga Nation. The Onondaga Athletic Council. Power play, Braves. Stockstader. Langle tries to feed it through to Dax Brown, couldn't quite connect. Sullivan has to throw the ball long. Onahela Stockstader to Langle. Down to Dax Brown. Just misses over the top of the crossbar. Had a bit of space. Langle now looking to shoot. He's going to try the behind the back pass. That one got a bit steep, got down into the turf. Now the shot, and that one's in. Not much question about it for the Gabe Edwards shot as it ricochets through but finds a home in the back of the net. And it's a 6-4 lead with the power play goal by the Braves. 8.5 to go here in the third of 3 15-minute running time periods. 3 minutes of stop time at the end of this third. If it's the difference is within 3 goals. One hand behind the back attempt by Stotler. Good effort. Nice save though by Blaine Powell. He was ready. Edwards hands it off. Love that all black rig on Gabe Edwards, number 40 in the red. Black shaft, black stick, black head, black mesh, black shooters. Like it. Zavitz hands it off. They hit Langle coming off the bench. He thought about one. Leibowitz with some high pressure. He winds up getting knocked down. Fighting through traffic. Langle trying to make something happen. He'll hand it off. Can't quite connect it. And Kiefer will just roll it. He goes through the crease but comes out the other side. He throws it ahead. He had plenty of time on the 10-second count. Nice play to get it ahead and nice work as a team by the Yeti to get it up fairly safely into the offensive zone. And Al Snow's just going to the net. That'll be a crease possession. A crease violation. And it's going to be, it's going to be Yeti ball. DeMays up top. The Yeti have a couple of goals to make up. DeMays tries to get one of them. Gets past the net. A little wide. Snow recovers. Another shot here by Sikosi. That one had to be stopped by Paulus. Slashing call coming to the Braves. So the Yeti will have a chance on the power play to try and get back one of the 2 goals by which they trail.
2 blue / 2 minutes.
So Tony Masano headed to the box. Stotler's at the top as they go strong right. Behind the back flip comes to DeMays. Stotler gets a pick from DeMays. And Snow. Pretty nice defensive job by the Braves to take away the shooting lane. And Paulus makes the short handoff to Gabe Edwards. He's going to make a much longer pass. Gets it ahead there to Anahalis Dockstader. He shoots it far side, short-handed goal, and a beauty by Anahalis Dockstader. That is just lovely. The drop, step, and spin. A little bit of space over inside the far post, and Dockstader finds it perfectly. It is 7-4. The Yeti competitive in both of their games today, but down the stretch, teams just pulling away a bit as Onondaga Warriors beat the Yeti 7-4 this morning. Now we have that exact same 7-4 score with just under 5 minutes to play in the Yeti's matchup with the Oneida Braves. Sets a very interesting matchup if Oneida hangs on to this between Oneida and Onondaga to see who finishes first in the pool. But there's still 4.5 minutes. The Yeti are not out of this one. You know they will be pushing to try and get back. And they have a breakaway by Kiefer. He just misses. Good hustle back by Lango to put a bit of pressure on Kiefer. Force him to maybe shoot a little bit quicker than he liked. Here are the Braves at the other end. And Zavitz decided to just pull it out. Actually got stripped of the ball. And he will recover, but they're Yeti all over him along the boards. Zavitz emerged with the ball, but they're saying he trapped it against his chest, and it'll be Utica possession. Long outlet pass. Leary had the hit coming from John Dockstader, but still gets it ahead. Wide open look, and Brandon Davis is stopped. This one's been back and forth. Anahalis Dockstader will head up over center. Great to be here in Onondaga Nation once again. In the Syracuse area. That one gets through. Dockstader fires it. Sullivan was just trying to squeeze it between the body and the arm. You see Sullivan just hoping he's got that ball in there. He did not. It had crept through into the net. It's a big one, 8-4, which means that in 12 seconds, when we get to the final 3 minutes, the clock will keep running instead of stopping and giving the Yeti a better chance. Now, if they get a goal, they can get it back to stop time. But the clock will keep running throughout that time until something such so happens as we're into the final 3. And Unhelly Stockstader races in to pick up that loose ball, flips it behind the back to Gabe Edwards. That shot well wide, but Langle will have lots of time to track it down on the far side. There's Stockstader. There's a save either by Sullivan or his post. Stockstader will start up with an Unhelly Stockstader, that is. Pass out front. There's a save by Sullivan. .222 to go here in this third and final 15-minute running time period. The Woodsman and the Maine Northman up next. Hard rip, foot save by Blaine Powlis. And another save by Powlis. That one's blocked out front. The Braves are just getting in the way of everything, either Powlis or his defenders in front of him. We're going to have a pair of penalties here, one on each team.
I got 3 blue interference
Clock keeps
and
ticking.
28 white interference. 2 minutes.
Fortunes of the Yeti ticking away with it. Good, solid games for the Yeti. In both cases, though, probably the more experienced teams just kind of pulled away a little bit down the stretch. Al Snow's got it. Since we're 4-on-4. No rush here. No rush for Oneida. The Yeti, on the other hand, need to do what they can as quickly as possible. Brandon Davis gets his own rebound back, switches hands. DeMays, he'll let one fly. That's well off target. It's going to be an over and back. And that'll be just about the end. You can see the wheels from Tony Misano to get down to come up with that ball. And there are 35 seconds to go. Misano's just going to run about. And I doubt that Oneida is going to take another shot. So we're going to make it 8-4 for the Oneida Braves. Again, that means the Yeti are out of pool play. They'll play in the 5th place game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against the 3rd place team from Pool A. Or sorry, from Pool B. And Pool B at this point is pretty straightforward. The CTC Elite are in as the first seed into the 2nd semifinal. The Woodsman and the Maine Northman play next. Whoever wins goes to the semis. Whoever loses goes to the 5th place game. So a lot on the line when we return to Blue Squatch Productions' presentation of the Northeast Invitational. I'm Steven Stamp. This is Blue Squatch bringing you the Northeast Invitational, and we will see you in 17 minutes.
Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of central New York lies a hidden gem, a place where people gather to celebrate and play games, children, adults, and elders alike. Along the north-south passway, now called Route 81, 9 miles south of the city of Syracuse at exit 16,